You know you'll get knocked out.
Yeah, I know, it's great. The ghost is still there and compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be running a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running with the animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here, but one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy, and that horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you with Miriam to follow. When you enter the school, you can see your two rivals, Ash and Van Van, are doing something really bad. By the way, they're hiding, so you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try to take a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Ready to make yourself like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Ooh. I guess act like you're not interested, but try to get a closer look. I guess. You try to sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he knows he's eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them.
And you're the emperor cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if you ate it. Or if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
Is that a rule? You finally get a look at what they were hiding. You instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. This book is an heirloom. Its content's a secret.
He knows that they haven't been studying the book. They just got pop pinned. Wait. He knows that they haven't been just studying the books. They've got pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him to catch as if he pinned. They're screwing with Pop.
We're playing.
Oh Lord. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Clank. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot.
Hey, wash it, you bucket of bolts.
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Who do you think he talked to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand missive.
Womp.
No, your mother was a stand mixer.
Whisper. Van Van jumps onto Clank to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think I must be coming over them, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ash's tone goes completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the start of class today. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He is a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all over town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on your legs to lick your face. Down, boy. Down. Up toughen. The command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles gains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, let's get a go to start your favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention in the lesson, you truly do.
Which is why in 1776, after signing the Declaration of Independence, it was the chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you missed most of the important parts.
Uh-oh.
When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, Alejandro.
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which one do you want to sample? Ooh.
I mean,
What do you think? It all sounds bad in some form or another.
you should probably not eat a dog biscuit. This glass of water is safe.
The pepper sounds like it'd be spicy if I bit it.
Yeah, and then you'd need the glass of water, right?
And then you would eat it anyway, and then you might eat the biscuit just because you're just you eat the food, and then it's like you're still hungry, and it's like I gotta eat the dog biscuit now. You don't get that choice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, you grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the pure snow melted in a mountain spring.
Hey, that was mine. That was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6.
Oh shit!
And you've got excellent taste. You think to yourself, geez, I should have paid better attention.
Really, I make mistakes. I'm sure I forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared.
Vietnam competitive kick-off.
The love of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Ooh, should we challenge them, or should we just tell them to burp off?
I don't know. Which one do you think's game over?
Step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I'll have to wipe the floor. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch, so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool.
Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Alejandro. Rah, 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 rah. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a bowling point, Sprinkle spets in. Surely he'll stop this madness.
Down now, sir, and settle down. This is orange room, not a sporting court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts in your face and flashing the words, timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Aroo!
I stand corrected. the hard way builds solemnly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's the original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message leads you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was fun under pressure. That was my chance to shine. And a feature by myself.
You had his chicken and you made his mashed potatoes with gravy, and now you're feeling you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'd be forced to pick randomly. Okay, what time does the water boil at? Oh god.
100C.
Oh no!
Did you click it?
I don't know. You're gonna need some seasoning for chicken, but except you don't know corn starch, you have an idea. How many turns? 11. That's right. You might not know ingredients, but at least you're moving in the right direction. Whale tagging. Now that you've got some basic steps going forward, it's time to elevate your craft. Okay, what state of mind offers the most gratitude? That's right. You never take it to grin and you hope you succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but is simply stronger and faster than you. Better pick up. You're gonna survive. If you were a child, your father would have told. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his device and draw energy from the place. Now would be a great time to harness energy. So where's it come from? It comes from a small town. So dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. Aree!
Aroo!
You try to shut down the noise of the arena and focus on your training. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Shh.
Oh, burn!
Oh no. I believe in you, Alejandro. Row. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome. Except when he's watching, it makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoons of grains did we take to feel like what? What? Grr. Okay, what a hunk.
What a hunk.
I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't be following the trail. You're falling behind. I forgot to catch the beach. You're struggling to keep up. Next station, compared elements or dish. It's complex. Oh god. The makeup for time. You toss your biscuit dough in a mixer. You toss your biscuit dough in a stand mixer as you do the crowd gas.
Yikes.
Zip.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow catch, but sometimes sacrificing the personal touch.
Word.
You might not have hands behind $100, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough when it's properly mixed.
That's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by choosing the easy way. When you immediately hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer before it's overmixed.
I know.
You're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the mix. There's no way to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is an easy way cannot turn out to be much more difficult.
Whatever stuff you're doing about is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Here, look at your hand. You can't go on.
That's too bad. Here I am completing your dish ready soon. Sure, that makes me the winner by default.
No, let me fair compete you two because of Alejandro's injuries.
You see Sparkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks at the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Yeah, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white card dome, you'll find a wild taking you on a journey in the flavor that tastes so good with excellent history. I was gonna take honors, but since you be ended, I'm afraid it's gonna turn its good.
Blah, blah, blah.
Colonel Sanders, would you mind letting me your strong, steady hand?
Colonel Sanders picks up the pours the complete sauce over the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquet with a top of slice of honeycomb, ice cream, two-way new, blah, 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 blah. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued but not impressed when he dips his finger into the sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, isn't it, Ashley?
Oh, he.
As he places his finger into the lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Put yourself between them. You reach out with your apron and wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils as he brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
Whoa.
Oh no! Okay, and then we got small town. Okay, so silence. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they'll be so taken back that they'll be unable to speak. You know, it's Colonel Sanders standing out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Alejandro.
He says it no matter what.
So it doesn't matter. You're gonna screw up anyway. Blowing you a face. What were you thinking? Get your mind into competition. So you fail no matter what. You know what? Walking on the beach. Yeah, you're screwed no matter what. That seems almost insulting. That's a bit much. Okay.
It just goes to show you're a failure.
You're a failure no matter what. Okay. So you taste it. Okay, internalize the rage you feel, I guess. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire, turn to ash, and fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your face, you run a quad to be alone. Okay. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you are storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He was probably here to tell you that he and his are in love and decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then, think again. I wasn't always the man to see you before you now. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've watched other paths and arrived at dead ends. Dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician.
What is that?
I feel like that's the person who works on your eyes.
Oh, okay.
I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. And I lost my innocence when I picked up a firearm and put a bullet in my rival. He survived for a while anyhow.
Whoa!
I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume I got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to go to any amount of something. No amount of hours, labor, money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yeah. Yay.
Meanwhile, Potts behind is like,
Yeah.
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster.
Gorka the Sport Monster came to fight a hero.